So here's a challenge. I put it to you, Rick. Jeff Gundlach thinks the yield on the 10-year could go down to 1%. What do you think?
Well, listen, once again, I've said it many times in your show. I'm not going to question the success of a very, very great trader. My opinion is that if the price of commodities always moves faster than their influence within the economy. So the dropping crude is creating a lot of agita because of the big liquidation trade. I've seen a lot of those commodity trades. But the benefits to the economy are going to take much longer to actually show up in the economic data, quarters. But I do think there's lots of winners here because we're not just talking about gasoline. In many ways, we're talking about energy. And I think the technology and how low the pricing can go and be profitable is really underestimated. And on your list that you were talking about, one thing, I see solar and wind. Can't say they're going to be hurt. They were never profitable without government subsidies. It's like the Tesla. You know, great car, but 30,000 units. Let's get real. So my feeling is that if you want to know if you're going to see a 1% 10-year, it's going to be the message delivered by the equity markets. If the equity markets are impacted as they try to divine the rapid move, like January of this year, when stocks didn't look good, it was all about dropping from 3% like a rock, which means January will be the vulnerable month because right now we're up 10.5% in the S&Ps, down 40% in oil. Bob said it all.
Our last guest just a block ago, Oleg, smart guy, a little bit in the weeds as far as the credit market goes, but that last point he said, I tried to ask him directly, he said he did believe at oil at this price there would be restructurings and bankruptcies among some of the more highly levered oil and gas companies. What do you think about that?
I think that that's creative destruction. I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it this way. The big ConocoPhillips and the big boys are going to have a problem. The Wildcatters, their investors might go belly up. They'll go a mile down the road. They'll set up cheaper.